Hello,
Hi.
hi. We're just laughing because we've actually just sat here waiting for it to turn 9 o'clock. We've been sat here for 3 minutes waiting for this moment.
Wow.
Yeah, we just wait for it to turn 9. I'm just gonna leave it a minute for people to hop on and just share this into our virtual art studio group. So that's our Facebook group for those who don't know. So we're just going to share that link so the people in the group can see it. So just bear with us for 1 minute. I think there's a bit of a delay when you go on. I think it's like, here it is. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to share this now in the virtual art studio. Just bear with us.
That's my baby in the background. She's always crying when I'm doing anything important. She wants being part of it.
She's just saying hello, yeah.
She's going, I want to be part of your really exciting thing.
Come
I don't want to be in
join
bed.
Come join us.
I know you understand,
Okay,
the
right.
mums of you. Artist
Yeah.
mums.
So feel free to say hi in the comments box and tell us that you can hear us. That would be really useful. And I'll just do a little introduction in case you don't know us. So I'm Michelle Lloyd, and this is Sharon,
Hi.
my business partner. And we set up United ArtSpace and the Virtual Art Studio recently. We've just relaunched. So we are trying to help artists and makers and designers in the area of visual arts. And we've got free art briefs that we're working on and courses. So it's all really exciting. And we're going to start doing these live Q&A sessions quite regularly. So this is our first one.
We've had a bit of practice.
Yes.
Like I know that I've had a bit of practice on my own.
Yeah, you've done a
Facebook.
few live streams.
Few live
but
ones.
we've never done one together, have
No,
we? So this is our
but we're
first
always
one
chatting.
together.
Which
Yeah.
is ace.
Yeah. So hi Jay.
Hello.
Say hi. Can you hear us? If you can let us know if you can hear us, that would be amazing. Thank you. So yeah. Anyway, if you're not part of the Virtual Art Studio, go and check it out and join. So Sharon just recently did. Hey Jay, you can hear us. That's really good. It's a good start. So yeah, Sharon just did an exhibition recently in Malvern, and so when Sharon does an exhibition, we usually have a chat about it afterwards. We have a meeting every Thursday, and we usually have a chat about how it went and stuff. So loud and clear, good. Do I need to talk a bit quiet?
We're sort of trying to go a bit, shh, wait the baby.
Yeah, there's a baby upstairs asleep, well, trying to sleep. So yeah, so you can ask any questions along the way. I've got a few questions that someone's asked already. So Sharon is just going to explain now a little bit about what the exhibition was, how long it was on for. Hi Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
And yeah, feel free to ask any questions. So I'll hand it over to Sharon and she'll update you on what it was.
Well, I joined, or I'm trying to join, the Worcester Guild of Contemporary Craftsmen, which is sort of like a really brilliant contemporary crafts group, which has got like about 100 people in it, I think. I'm not sure about the numbers, but I do know it's quite big, and it's really high-end, lovely, gorgeous art, crafts, and people who are working as craftspeople, but for a living. So they take it very seriously, and they're all really brilliant and gorgeous and lovely and friendly. So I thought I'd join them because they do this art show called the Malvern Spring Fair, which I'm not sure if you know it. Please shout out if you do, but I've never heard of it before until I googled it about 2 weeks ago, and I thought, oh, I've got no work. I better get working. The Malvern Spring Fair have about 85,000 people that attend it. So there's Mary Berry, there's Monty Don, there's Mr. Bloom, there's everybody. I went into a show into the hall, and there was Mary Berry just chatting away, having a Q&A thing. It was really amazing. So it's a spring fair, so anything to do with spring, anything to do with flowers, loads of flowers, lots of cars on show, lots of people going to buy things for their gardens and looking for inspiration and, just sort of coming out the woodwork, really. So It's a 4-day event, and it has. So I'm with the Worcester Guild of Contemporary Craftsmen, and there's also the Hereford Guild there. I think there's like an arts market as well, which is called the Bovey Market, I think, something like that. Yes, Mr. Bloom. I know.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of the ladies love Mr. Bloom.
It's not my thing. He hasn't got a
I've
beard.
heard, yeah, quite a lot of
beard.
people saying that. Mr. Bloom, if those who don't know, children's TV. Yeah.
He's pretty awesome. He does lots of flowers, and he's got vegetables that talk. What more do you need?
Google him, yeah.
So it's a 4-day event. The Thursday is you have to pay £40 to get in. It's quite a special event, and I think it's on a par now with the Chelsea Flower Show. So if you've been to the Chelsea Flower Show, I think if you're considering going to that, then it's the Malvern Spring Fair is very much like that.
Oh, okay.
So
Same kind of audience.
Really awesome. Yeah, it's really awesome. But a lot of people that go there have been going since it started, and they go to the Worcester Guild section first because they want to go and see the arts and the crafts. We're not talking about arts and crafts that are in a hall, a village hall somewhere that you'd sell things for, a couple of pounds or £10. There are things that you can buy for a couple of pounds and £10, but not very much.
It's all is it higher end?
Yeah, it's. I think we were talking about the word contemporary, which has got quite it's a modern feel, and it's higher end, so it's got a bit of I think it's got a bit of, I don't know what it is called, but maybe I think maybe what it is that when you've been to university or you've studied it, or you've worked in crafts and high-end arts for a while, your thing. So then you want to be able to show it off to the best of its ability. So you're not going to be happy with putting a bit of a tablecloth over a table and maybe having I don't know some little cards out and that's it, and maybe making £100.
Yeah,
it's not
quality.
that sort. It's
quality.
Even though that you can find really great quality in those sort of village hall craft fairs, but it's not that.
It's the perception of
it's contemporary craft, so it wouldn't go. It would be okay if it was in an art gallery. It's good quality craftspeople who are making a living from it.
Yeah.
So that's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I might be waffling again.
Right.
So yeah, it's a 4-day event. It was really awesome. The weather was fantastic.
Does that put people in the mood to buy, do you think, when the weather's nice?
Just amazing. It was just mind-blowing. It was just amazing. Just really brilliant. So we did that. Has anyone got any questions about it so far? Have you got any other, I don't know, do you want to join in the contemporary craft, debate? What is contemporary? Who likes the word contemporary?
I've got some questions actually that people have already asked, so we might as well jump to those. So if we could take a step back to how you decided to exhibit in this particular show. Louise has asked,
yes,
where do you find out about these shows? So how where have you found out about it, and why did you choose this particular show to put your work in?
It isn't something that I've looked at and then gone, yes, I definitely want to do that. It's all word of mouth. So for the past 3 years, I've been a full-time artist for 3 years now. It's all of that knowledge and chatting to people. I'm a good chatter. I am. I'm really good at chatting.
Good networking.
Yeah,
it's all networking, isn't it?
It is.
That's what it boils down to.
You just got to ask people, where do you exhibit? If you've got a favourite artist or a favourite craftsperson, or if you've got a favourite person that you follow, just have a look to see where they exhibit, and have a look to see what galleries that they exhibit in, and then maybe check out the gallery.
Yeah, it's a good point, isn't it? Because someone was asking today in the group about what where to start with selling your work, and I think you just need to find where to pitch yourself and look at, like you say, if you've got a gallery that you really like the look of, go and see what other artists are exhibiting in there and find out where they're pitching themselves, and even get in touch with them and ask them how they ended up in there, or contact the gallery direct and say, how could I get in there? Simple as that, really, isn't it?
Some people I know that have been practicing artists for years and years and years, but haven't got the courage or the confidence perhaps to go in and talk to the gallery owners or approach them initially, or they don't know what to say, or maybe they're just being too pushy, or maybe they think that there's like this magic formula you know, to go in. The gallery owners are business people and they love art. So if you are confident with your art and you really like what you do at this present time, obviously you're going to do a lot better in the future. But if you have got something that you're confident enough to talk about and you think, yes, I'm okay with this at this moment, I'd like to sell it. The gallery owners, if they like you and if they think that they can sell the work for you, then they'll say, yeah, let's give it a go. Let's do a sale return. Or they'll, you know, sometimes they'll try, if it's a sort of an entry-level gallery, they will ask you if they would like to do trade prices, you know, so they buy your work in and then sell it on for the same retail price as you want it to be sold at. So it's a big subject area. But I think the rule is follow your heart. If you have a good vibe about that gallery and you have really nice, you think the gallery would suit your work, you know, and you think, yeah, do you know what, my work would be okay here, and really question it, because sometimes it doesn't, and you might go, I don't think
it's got to feel right, hasn't it? I guess.
Go with your good
but also you've got to be confident, because sometimes you might it might be fear stopping you rather than
just take some deep breaths.
I think soon, actually, because it's quite a popular topic, we might put something together where you've got a checklist of, you know, how you approach a gallery or something like that. So anyway, that's a good question. Thank you, Louise. And Louise asked another question, actually. She asked, so how did you go about applying? So what was the application process?
Okay.
Or did she wants to know what the application process is, and did you buy a section of the, you know, the stand, or how does it work?
Okay. So if you are doing crafts, it's not about art. This is contemporary crafts, and there's lots of different groups. So because I'm a ceramicist, you know, it's like a sculptor working in ceramics, I sort of do a crossover of the, you know, the fine art and the sculpture and the pottery, you know, so I can sort of get into lots of things, lots of different groups. So I heard about the Worcester Guild, so I'm in the Shropshire Guild already. You have to be, you know, there are guidelines. You should really be working as an artist, so you don't have, it's like it's your main job. So it's your main job. So you make your art and then you try and sell it. So the guilds are really good to get in because it's sort of got some nice words like guild and, you know, Worcester Guild. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? It sounds like some sort of Royal Dalton thingy. And then you apply. So you go online, you go and find their website. You get in touch with people. You go and talk to them first. Go and find out where they're exhibiting. See again if your work would fit in with their show, or it would complement it. It doesn't have to fit in. And then you would just ask to join. The Worcester Guild takes a year. So I'm on probation at the moment. So I asked to join last year, and I had to put some work out in a room when they were all meeting. So they have like annual general meetings, just like we do, because we're awesome. And then we set our work out, you know, so we put out maybe 6 pieces, and I'm just talking ceramics now, I'm not talking paintings or anything like that. So it's just ceramic sculpture. Put it in a room, you go away for like an hour, so you're going to have some tea or something, and then you go back into the room after they've finished talking about you. I know it's really, really bad. It feels a little bit, maybe they don't like me.
Yeah.
You don't get an interview. Just put your personal statement out, you know, and your work, and they just judge you on your abilities and your skills as a craftsperson.